Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad, good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What lovely to talk. You me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore!
Yeah, Brad Gilmore, ESPN Radio and CW here in Houston. Justin, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on the film.
Thanks, Brad. Good to see you.
You as well. Look, I want to jump right in really to your fascination with the story and when you got this script, what made you say, I actually want to tell this? What was the attraction to you?
I would say it was before the script. You know, when the event happened in 2018, I was at the airport, and you know, when I heard the news, I had a very strong reaction to it. And then when they showed his name, John Allen Chow, 26 years old, something hit me, you know, and you know, it didn't sit well with me that in 20 seconds I judged and dismissed him. And so, you know, it wasn't until I read Alex Perry's article in Outside Magazine where he had a window into John through his father that it really moved me and made me want to see if there's a way of bringing this to life, you know. And this film ultimately it's not about finding, you know, facts. It's not about making you feel this way or that way. I think it's just trying to connect with John's humanity, you know? How did this kid who grew up in a loving and warm family, Christian family, in a community, and how did he ended up on that kayak to North Sentinel Island?
Yeah, I mean, it is the real life of it is fascinating enough for you to want to tell this story cinematically, but I also know when you have to adapt a story like this for a narrative and for a film, there are certain things you might have to change, or you might have to add a character in order to tell a certain story. How careful are you with those decisions while still maintaining true to what actually happened?
Well, I think everything I would say you try to do it in the spirit of, you know? And
Okay.
I think in this case, John, you know, he's left a lot of his writing, Instagram posts. So when you read it, it was very evident that he was influenced by adventure novels and Hollywood films, you know, and he's the storyteller. And so I think, you know, when I sat down with Ben Ripley, the writer, it was very clear that, okay, let's honor that, but there's going to be gaps in his journey. So let's use the same approach. Let's use these elements from those genres to try to kind of connect it. And in doing so, hopefully we get a better understanding of John's humanity.
Well, and I think that the humanity of John shines through more than anything in this movie is what I left with really feeling. And what I wanted to ask you too is when I talked to the other members of the cast, they all speak about your collaboration and how much of a collaborator you are as a director. Sometimes it's say, hey, I want you to say what's on the page, do as I say, and there's nothing wrong with that style of direction. But you seem to be very collaborative with your actors. Is that something specific to this project or something you've always brought?
I think it comes with age. You know, I think when growing up as an American, it's like, you know, we show up and we know what we want and you do what I say. And as I've gotten older, I still have the same feelings, except I want to trust the people I work with. I want to have a dialogue, and I want to build something, and I want to empower my cast. I want to empower my crew. So I think it just comes with experience. You know, there was a point of view to this, and you know, to bring this to life, I needed to have an amazing cast that is not only acting what's on screen, but to build these characters off screen so that they're lived in. They have a whole life before you see them on screen.
Obviously, your filmography is incredible. You've done huge movies, films such as this. How is this film in particular? Did it challenge you in a different way as a director?
Yeah, you know, I would say on all levels. You know, you don't make these indie movies just because you want to and you show up and do it. You know, and I'm just humbled and I'm really grateful that, you know, 23 years in, wanting to tell the story, I would pick up the phone and just ask, you know, if people will come along, you know, because we shot this in 38 days in 5 countries. And for everyone to come and help me bring this to life, to me, that's more gratifying than anything.
Well, Justin, you know, congratulations on a phenomenal film and a great story to be told by all. And I hope everybody goes out and supports it. I know that I will. Justin, I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.